Hey friends, today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite school supplies as well as organization tips and also some tips on how to maintain good grades in college. I'm currently a senior at Georgia State University and I have a pretty good GPA. If you'd like to know more, please keep watching. Okay, first must-have is a book bag. I'm very particular about what kind of book bag I choose, but especially they have to have the little pockets on the side. I like to put my water bottle in here, and in the other one I like to put an umbrella for rainy days. I also like lots and lots of pockets and storage. In the middle there has to be a laptop sleeve for my electronics, and then as well as like a middle pocket and a front pocket. I like to keep like gum and just spare things like mini deodorant or anything that I might need while I'm at school. I got this backpack from Ross or TJ Maxx and it was only $20. Okay, next up is my handy dandy label maker. I like to label my notebooks and my dividers because I like to have everything looking kind of uniform and really neat. If you guys know me, I'm a very organized and very OCD and neat person, so this just gets the aesthetic done for me when it comes to school. My next favorite are gonna be these gel highlighters. Yes, gel highlighters. Let me put you on to these because I've been using these for 4 years. I do not like to use any other highlighters. I don't like the Sharpie highlighters. I don't like the highlighters that you get at Walmart. I like these highlighters. Gel highlighters. They're awesome. Once you get them, you'll see why, because I love the consistency and I love how they just highlight things. The colors are also great. I hate when I buy some from Walmart and I'm missing like a purple or a green or something because they only have like blue, yellow, orange, and pink. And I need all colors of the rainbow to highlight my stuff. I also use this big jumbo pack of gel ink pens. They're such a good deal at Walmart and they were $9.98 for 30 colors. So they work so well. The consistency is great. They do not bleed through the paper. I love writing with these. I get compliments on my handwriting all the time. Next, I have a planner. This one is just black, white, and gold. It says 2019 to 2020. The main thing I'm looking for in a planner is I like mine very compact. I don't like the bigger ones because it takes a lot of room in your book bag and I already like to carry a lot of things. So I don't want to look even more like a turtle walking around campus, so I opted for the tiny one, which I think is so cute. It's big enough for me to write things, and I also look for, if you guys can't see, it has like lines on it, and I like these better because the ones that are usually blank, when I write, sometimes it looks like crooked or slanted, and I just like preferably mine to have lines. I use this to write things that I need to get done, to-do lists and video ideas in here, but I use something else for exam dates and organization like that, which I'll show you guys later on. Next, I have my pencil box. I keep my pens, pencils, and erasers in here. This one just slides out like this. Y'all, it is thundering outside. Okay, I have an eraser. I get my erasers from Dollar Tree, and also I'm gonna let you guys know a secret. Dollar Tree has the best gel pens. Yes, go to Dollar Tree. I love these pens. They're like $1 for a 10 pack. I love them. I love them. Don't splurge on that little G2 pen at Walmart for $5 for one pen. This pen is great. Additionally, I also have a pencil sharpener. I keep this not because I use wooden pencils, but for tests, I usually get the pencils that they provide and I use this to sharpen them. Next, we have my binder. One of the first things I look for in a binder is the front pocket right here. It has to be able to hold my schedule. I print my schedule the beginning of every semester. I make it look really cute and aesthetically pleasing. This was my binder from summer and I love it. Every time I just look, I know exactly what class to go to, what room number, and what time. If it does have a back, I'll put like the whole year schedule where it includes like the midpoint, the withdrawal date, and everything on here so I know. But unfortunately, this binder doesn't have one, but it was too cute, so I just bought it anyways. I just put the academic calendar in this divider pocket since the back of the binder doesn't have one. But yeah, this is where I keep track of like all the dates that I need for school, and particularly these are my favorite dividers. They're the ones that have pockets in them, as you can see. I buy these every single year. I also reuse them. All I do is I just put a new label on the dividers and we're good to go. At the beginning of the semester, I download all of my syllabi in here, and I keep the syllabus in the first pocket of every class, just so like if I'm worried about like an exam day or anything, I know where to look on what time, and I have everything that I need right there in my binder. And in the back of my binder, I keep reinforced notebook paper. And if you look closely, you can see that on the side, there is like a reinforced line. I really like this paper because when you go like this, then they always fall out. So this tape keeps everything just intact. And also, if you were to turn in like assignments or anything on paper, if you use this paper, you'll really stand out in class when the professor is grading the papers, because it shows you just went the extra mile to purchase this paper, and it just looks fancy and it looks good and it makes you look good, so you should get it. I remember I used to grade assignments for my teacher, and the students, I wouldn't even know the students, but just looking on the girl with the reinforced paper while I'm grading, I already know she's a good student because she went the extra mile and bought reinforced paper. So if you want to stand out in class, go and purchase you some reinforced paper. Also, in the back of my binder, I also have this hole puncher in case I get worksheets that are holeless or anything. And I also saved my nameplate because usually professors ask you to make one the first day of school. Next item that I have are index cards. I always use them for presentations. These are the 3x5s. And a little hack that I would tell you is if you're presenting, type everything you need to say in Microsoft Word and then make a 3x5 text box and put everything in. You can print all your notes and then just tape it to this, and while you're presenting you have everything you need right here and you didn't even have to write it down. Next, I have whiteout, and I also have a screen cleaning kit. I used to use this, the disposable wipes, but I feel like they dry out too much on me, so I prefer the bottle and the microfiber cloth instead. I bought these both at Dollar Tree, so you can get them for $1. If you guys know me, I shop at Walmart, Amazon, and Dollar Tree for all my school supplies. Next, you need a very nice calculator. I've used this calculator for over 5 years. My good friend Elena actually gave me this. If she's watching this, you know who this is from. We used to do satin sapphires back in high school together. And this was a very good calculator. I've had it with me ever since. Next, I have this mouse pad as well as this retractable mouse. I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys, but it's so cool because it's flat. I always get compliments on this every time I pull it out. They're like, oh my gosh, this is a mouse pad. I also have this retractable mouse, and I like it because I don't like the other wireless mouse because I always lose the other part that connects to the computer. I just like having this. I don't like to keep track of it, and I like that it's small and it fits inside the front pocket of my book bag. Last but not least, I have my iPad. I also keep my schedule on here so I know at all places. Sometimes I even set my schedule as my iPhone wallpaper, just like maybe on the first week. So just in case I just need to quickly glance and know exactly where my class and what time it starts and everything is. This iPad really helped out when I had finance because I could just take a picture of all the worksheets, work them out on here, and have it all virtually in here instead of keeping like 10 worksheets in my binder. So this is really great. I really enjoyed it, especially for math classes. You can also use the same note-taking app and just type it out on your computer. Another good note-taking app is Evernote. I used to use that my freshman and sophomore year, but you can only type in Evernote. From my experience, that's what I did. But for Notability, the one I use with this iPad, you can type, you can write formulas and everything. It's $20, but I highly recommend it, and it got me an A in finance, so I'm very, very proud of that. Last but not least, I have to mention to you guys my favorite calendar app. I use Google Calendar, but literally Google Calendar is my life. Beginning of the semester, I take all of my syllabi. If you guys didn't know, that's the plural for syllabus. But I take all my syllabi and I input all of that into my Google Calendar, as well as like birthdays, if I'm having lunch, when I have to work, everything that I have to do in my life goes into Google Calendar. If you guys know, most professors will include in the syllabus the calendar for the whole semester, so you know what you're doing, what's due, and everything. So I go ahead and input everything into my Google Calendar the first day or the first week of school. So throughout the semester, I know where everything is due, and I love how helpful it is for my lifestyle and my routine. So I'll show you how busy sometimes my schedule gets throughout the semester. So Google Calendar does a really good job of keeping track of all my due dates, all my exams, just everything that happens in my life I can find on Google Calendar, besides like little to-do lists or something like that. That goes in the little planner. Okay guys, that concludes my back to school supply haul, as well as some organization tips for you guys. I hope they were helpful, and I hope they help you if you're in school, and if you're not, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!